The next problem we're going to look at is one where we've got some bracket with some surds in it multiplied by some sort of surd on the outside. And to simplify this, we need to remember what our algebra laws of expansion of brackets say. If you remember, they said that if I've got some number out the front of a bracket that looks like this, then I can multiply that A by each term inside the bracket. We called this the distributive law. Well, I've called it that. You might not have called that at high school, but that's what it's called. And the reason we call it that is that the A can be distributed among the terms in the brackets. The A is multiplying by the bracket, so we say multiplication is distributive over addition. So this here would be equal to A times B, which we can write as AB, plus A times C, or AC. Okay? And that is the exact situation that we have in this question here. The only difference is, instead of an A, we've got a 2 root 7. Instead of a B, we've got a root 3. Instead of a C, we've got a 6 root 2. And so we're going to take that term outside and multiply it by each term inside. All right, 2 root 7 times root 3. Okay, take the thing on the outside times the first term in the brackets, 2 root 7 times root 3, that's what I get there. And here I get 2 root 7 times 6 root 2. And this is similar to the last problem, except we do have a plus inside. And we're not allowed to just juggle the order of pluses with minuses. We can't choose to say multiply this bit here by that one there, and then multiply by this, and then add that one on. We're not allowed to change the order if we've got a mix of pluses and multiplications. But within each of these, I can change the order. So I can change the multiplication order of these, can change the multiplication order of those, then I've got to do the addition afterwards. So looking at this first expression here, 2 root 7 times root 3, there's not really much I can do to tidy this up. I do, however, want to get rid of having two different square roots in the expression. So what I want to do is I want to simplify, and the surd laws tell me that I can put this as the square root of 7 times 3 in there. Okay, it's kind of using it in reverse. In the past we've gone from this into two different ones. Here I'm using it to go back the other way, two different surds, and I'm putting it under one square root sign. And 7 times 3, well, that's just 21. The second part, this plus has to go back down here. 2 root 7 times 6 root 2. I can tidy that up a little bit. I'm going to put the numbers first. 2 times 6 times square root of 7 times square root of 2. And multiply these. 2 times 6, well, that's just 12. Root 7 times root 2, well, that's just the square root of 7 times 2. And the last steps, that's going to stay the same. It's going to become 12 outside of 7 times 2, that's 14. So 12 outside of root 14. And in this case, it's not very nice looking, that final step, but that's as far as we can go in terms of expanding and simplifying this expression.